Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. I am so excited for today's video. We are doing a Valentine's Day themed try on haul. I've got some gorgeous pieces from Mew Mews to show you guys and I am absolutely obsessed. I wanted to go down a slightly different route to the Valentine's Day video I did last year, which was kind of lots of different date night option ideas depending on the date you were going on. So it was a lot more kind of like casual pieces. For today's video, I really wanted to go down that whole route of something slightly more formal, more of like your traditional dinner and drinks, that kind of date night experience. You guys know how obsessed I was with Mew Mews last time. Their dresses are not only like immaculate quality, I just think that they have such unusual designs. Nothing is like super kind of carbon copy like you see with a lot of like online boutiques. They take a trend and really put their own spin on it, which is why I like them so much. So I absolutely can't wait to show you the pieces that we've got. Before we jump into the video quickly, I did also want to mention that I have a discount code which I'll pop on the screen now, and that will get you 20% off your order, so it's definitely worth checking them out and using the code. If you guys would like to see some gorgeous date night outfit ideas and inspiration, then please keep watching. So I'm going to start off with something that is just like perfect for everyone. It is a little black moment, well, it's not that little, it's a maxi dress, but you know what I mean. It's the little black dress version of the dresses for today's video. It's something that is kind of more suited to any occasion. It's something you can wear over and over again. I've got their Meliora, which I'm not 100% on how you pronounce it, but they're one shoulder backless maxi dress, and it's in this kind of gorgeous black slinky material. It's got like a really nice soft texture to it, and it does kind of like the light just kind of bounces off it really nicely. It's one of those fabrics that's just going to look really gorgeous and like accentuate all your curves. The main kind of feature of this dress is this gorgeous neckline. It's like a really exaggerated, almost like cowl neck. What I really love about this top is that I think it just kind of caters to all kind of like body types. If you are like more like me and you don't have a lot going on up top, it is still really flattering on, and it kind of gives a little bit of volume there. But equally, if you've been blessed by the gods with a gorgeous cleavage, this neckline is still super flattering, and I just think it really accentuates that really nicely. This dress actually has one shoulder that's open and one shoulder that is a full sleeves. As you guys can see, it's just like a long sleeve length. It's not like an oversized sleeve. It obviously fits really snug and more like bodycon on your arm. And then on the other side, you have this super open armhole, and you have these like really long and over exaggerated spaghetti straps, which you obviously tie together to make a little bow. Obviously this is great because it means that it's adjustable. Again, it's very forgiving for all different body types, but it also just gives it a little bit of like customization and like flexibility in terms of the way that you want to style it. You could wear it slightly more looser and obviously like more of a cleavage moment. You could tie it up tighter if you didn't want as much cleavage. You could play around of making it slightly more of an asymmetric fit. Mew Mews are a great brand, I think, for maxi dresses because they definitely feel like maxi dresses. I can just about get away with wearing this dress with like my chunky wedges or like my really big platform shoes, but to be honest, I love the length. I think it really adds to this whole kind of like drama element. I think it's perfect for date nights and going out for dinner and drinks. It's something that you could definitely integrate into your wardrobe for more special occasions all year round. It fit really flattering on my body and really exaggerated all my curves, and I thought it was really elevated, elegant, and yeah, I just love this dress. So moving on to outfit number 2, I would say that this dress is probably the most on theme. It's definitely a dress where you look at, you go, right, okay, it's Valentine's Day, but I do love like a Valentine's Day dress for Valentine's Day, whether it's pink, whether it's red, whether it's covered in hearts or roses or whatever, whether it's got like lace details onto it. I like the little nods to that slightly more like Valentine's Day feel, or something that feels super girly or feminine. So it's this gorgeous fuchsia bandage style dress. It's got that really thick kind of ribbed material that is super stretchy. I really love this material because I just think it's one of those fabrics that really holds its shape. It's got some nice structure to it. It feels expensive. It's got a nice weight to it. You guys know how much I love a weighted fabric, so you know it's really good quality, but then it's also got that element of stretch to it that again doesn't manipulate the fabric, but it obviously just forms and hugs your body in all the right ways. So absolutely love that. I don't even know where to start with this dress because it's super stunning. We will start with the neckline. So it's quite a high kind of scooped neck. I wouldn't say it's like a turtleneck or anything like that, but it does come up quite high. It's got this gorgeous kind of like open cutout at the back, so straight away you've got like that high front kind of open back moment, which adds an element of drama. As you guys can see, it's really gorgeous and like fitted all the way down. Again, it is slightly more of a longer fit, but it isn't like super maxi like the previous dress. I would say this one's tailored slightly more towards like a cocktail kind of vibe, and so it finishes more towards like the ankle length and something that you could wear like a heel with, and it just sits just off the floor, which is perfect. What's really nice as well is that it does have a little leg split. With bodycon dresses that do have a slightly thicker fabric, I do always appreciate a little leg split moment, not only to add a little bit of drama and sex appeal to the fit, but obviously it just helps with walking about in the dress as well, and obviously like movement and walking in heels, and we don't want any first date disasters with people tripping up. So yeah, I love the little open leg slip moment. As you work your way down as well, you do have this little cutout on the side, which does give you a little bit of like an under boob moment, but I'd say it's more like a rib cage cutout. That is only on the one side, it's not repeated on the other side as well, so you've got like a full panel of fabric all the way down on this side, and then on the left hand side you've got the cutout at the top, and then you work your way down to about where the hip is, and that's where your leg split is. So the main thing that drew me towards this gorgeous dress was this crazy little arm detail, which I don't think I've ever seen before. It's essentially like the sleeve has been split basically all the way down the middle, and then it's fastened together by these gorgeous kind of crystal bows. So you've got 4 of these gorgeous crystal bows as you work your way down the arm, and then the sleeve is just kind of open at the end. It just adds that whole overall drama of the dress. With the cutouts as well, it feels super kind of like sexy and glamorous. It gives me a little nod towards like gentlemen prefer blondes and like diamonds are a girl's best friend. It gives me the whole Marilyn romance vibe. I think it would look absolutely stunning with those gorgeous like pointed toe shoes that have the like the diamante bows on them as well, and you can just kind of play on this whole bow feel. If you're somebody that looks great in like brighter colors, I just think it's a perfect kind of Valentine's-y themed dress for you. So moving on to our final dress from today's video, I would say this is probably my favorite dress out of today's video. I do love them all individually for very different reasons. So this is their Linconn Halterneck flower maxi dress. The fabric is this gorgeous light blue, kind of baby blue color. I wouldn't say it's pastel-y, I'd say it's more of like a sky blue. It's still got a little bit of like a punch to it, but it still feels very like romantic and soft. On the outside it's got more of like a matte kind of textured finish, and then on the inside it's really slinky and soft, so you know it's going to be really comfortable on your skin. The top portion is almost like a triangle shape, and then it goes into these 2 almost like spaghetti styled straps that tie around your neck like so. Not as long as the black dress, but they do have quite a lot of length, so you do get a really nice kind of like dramatic bow. They also have a bit of stretch to them, but they still feel quite strong, so you know that it's going to be quite supportive, and it gives you a little bit of flexibility in terms of adjusting it and making sure it fits really comfortably around your neck. So at the top of the dress you've also got these really gorgeous kind of rose details. I absolutely love this. This is something that's definitely come in with this new influence of like a Y2K, almost like balletcore-esque feel, but I just think it's really feminine and girly, but in a way that still feels really refined. It almost kind of blends in, it just adds a little bit of a textural element to the top. It has that little bit of a nod to something slightly more romantic. The actual material of the flowers themselves is slightly more of like a chiffon-y type material, so again it's a sheerer finish, but this one's slightly more smooth, whereas the majority of the dress almost has like a net look to it. It doesn't obviously feel like a net, but it has that slightly more textured finish. You've got a really nice open low scooped back that again just kind of adds to this whole kind of romantic feel. It's got a little bit more of like a sexy element to it, and it just feels really flattering on the body. What's also really nice is at the bottom of the back as well, you've got these kind of like almost like boning-esque details. It's not got like physical boning in it, it is just like seam details, but it gives it more of like a corset look, and it kind of accentuates your figure. It gives the illusion of like cinching in your waist slightly, and I also think it helps the zip detail feel slightly more kind of like part of the outfit rather than that you've just got like a zip in the back. The other little seam details kind of add to that, and then the zip feels like it's got like more intention. Again, it is a maxi dress. it feels super bodycon, and then by the time it gets to kind of like the knee, it starts to flare out and it gives it more of like a mermaid feel. To me, this feels very much kind of like a modern day Cinderella dress. It feels very kind of feminine and romantic and almost princessy. I just think it fit me so lovely, and I just felt really, really nice wearing this dress. It made me feel really confident and really pretty, and I think that's kind of what you want from your date night kind of looks. You want an outfit that's going to show up and impress, and this outfit is definitely a showstopper moment that makes you feel amazing. I do think it's catered towards slightly more like a formal kind of dinner and drinks, or somewhere that just feels slightly more elevated and very dressy. Depending on how you style this dress, it can play to lots of different occasions, and it can actually be quite a versatile piece in your wardrobe. It's definitely the one that stood out to me from ordering it online to then trying it on, and it's just everything I imagined and more. And to me, this would be my perfect kind of like date night outfit. So that is all the dresses from Mew Mews tried on. I hope it's given you guys obviously insight into their brand a little bit more than my last video. Every one of these pieces I'm really drawn to in its own unique way. The black one I think is super, super versatile. The second outfit, it's got those nods to kind of Hollywood glamour, and it just feels really like me. And then the final one I just think is absolutely stunning. It's not only my favorite color, but I just love the shape. I love how it fits, and I love like that whole nod to like Y2K as well. I think Mew Mews just do kind of like occasion wear, formal wear so well. They obviously sell absolutely everything on their website, but I've never once been disappointed with kind of like the luxury element of their pieces. Everything does feel really expensive and really well made. What I think they also do really well is they kind of take inspiration from current trends, and they take it and run with it and give it their own interpretation, their own spin. This whole like mob wife aesthetic as well is really like popular at the minute, which is this whole concept of over like opulence. You know, we're talking furs, we're talking print, we're talking gold. Mew Mews are a great example of a brand where you can go and get those slightly more curated and designed pieces that have that next level of drama and glamour and that like opulence to them. I absolutely can't wait to wear these out and about and integrate them into my wardrobe for 2024. Definitely check them out if you did see anything you like in today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box below as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Tell me which dress is your favorite and what are your plans for Valentine's Day. Don't forget that I have my discount code that will get you 20% off your order. I'll pop that back on the screen now. That is everything from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys very shortly in my next video.